We asked him how he's doing. He said, find out more tomorrow. So that's all we know.
LeBron, what was it like for you, I guess, just these last 24, 48 hours and coming into this game with not knowing who's in and who's out and just the kind of the cloud of the health and safety protocols going over everything? How did you handle that?
Just trying to maintain focus throughout it all. Obviously, it's been a difficult, challenging 36 hours, 24 hours, whatever, for our ball club. So we just try to, next man up. Obviously, we had a lot of guys in the rotation tonight that, we haven't played with much this year, but throughout that, we had a good opportunity in the third quarter, down 3, and we just let it go again. We give credit where credit is due. Minnesota had a good game tonight, and we're going to be better on Sunday.
Thanks.
LeBron, one bright spot, I guess you would say, is IT's play. What's it like being a teammate of his again a couple years later after being in Cleveland together? And what did he bring to your squad tonight?
Well, first of all, I'll always have respect for him, and happy to see him back in the league. The difference between when we were teammates in Cleveland and now is that he's healthy now. He wasn't healthy in Cleveland, and he was, playing out of just pure grit, and his hip was just not allowing him to be who he was before the injury. So obviously he has a pop back, he has a shot back, and it's good to have him.
Yeah.
LeBron, they were pretty physical in that game, especially on the glass. How did they attack you guys there? Why weren't you guys able to adjust to that? How big of a factor do you think that was in the game?
They have 15 offensive rebounds, mostly by Jared. We missed a lot of shots. We don't do a good job, of offensive rebounding ourselves. Obviously when we're not playing the big lineup, we don't get a lot of extra shots. So, most of those was, defensive. They had 61 rebounds, 46 of them was defensive rebounds. So they did a good job of cleaning the glass when we missed.
Sorry if this was asked a little earlier, but just what's your concern for AD right now, especially with that knee, and how did that kind of affect the rest of the game after he went to the locker room second time?
My concern is always for his health. You always wish for the best. Anyone of your teammates, but especially a guy like AD. You wish for the best and leave it up to the man above hands.
Any more questions for LJ? Thanks, LJ.
Thanks, Mark.
Back to kind of Isaiah. What does it take for a veteran like him to kind of come into this situation and play with that sort of freedom? And I guess, what did you think of how quickly he was comfortable, I guess?
We just tried to implement a couple of things early on, and shoot around and, knowing I know, what he's capable of doing. I know, how he affects the game and what he's good at. A lot of uphill DHOs to him when he's coming to his left hand. He can shoot the ball extremely well. He gets to the paint, he shoots free throws extremely well. When you have a veteran ball club, you can add a veteran and is able to mesh pretty quickly because we kind of know what he's been able to do in this league, so you know what you can do with him.
All right, we're wrapping up. Did you have a question?
How's school?
I was just, you've been through so much in your career and seen almost everything. Obviously not a year like this. Is there anything that you can draw on from the past that's helpful?
Well, obviously every year has its own challenges. And this year is the COVID cases once again. Positive, false positives, inconclusives. You don't know what to make of it. Obviously you wish for the best and the best health for everyone. Obviously it just hurt our team over the last, few days, and having, Dwight, Malik, Avery. It was possible that Russ was going to be out. We had, Austin and shoot around this morning. Then we find out this afternoon he's not in. It's just it's like a revolving door of what ifs, so far. And hopefully we get past it soon and we can really get to who we are as a team. What we are capable, who we are on the floor with, and not having guys in and out so much.
Just so we're clear, because I saw the side eyes, it was an optional shoot. Wasn't that a rule?
Like when the ball was full. Well, the shoot around was up.